Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Small. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 86, Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Detroit. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball.
7. Vikings nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Cowboy 80. Nineteen Tiger.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Lee McNeil. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. It is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack. And
got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And it's this pass rush. They've made their presence felt here in the early going. That's 2 sacks now for them on this opening drive. And you have to imagine, Mike, there's going to be more sacks to come if this offensive line doesn't clean things up.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the ready.
Now, fake. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
70. Seven Pirates. 79 Broncos.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
go. Set. Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air now on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is going to have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up the throw. Connected with the tight end. That's bad. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
79 Broncos.
The motion man here is Mitchell. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Amy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Let's go!
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Ready.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
The 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got it at the first down across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Ready.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
60 Bison. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the marks, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, the defender, and now he loses the football. And they are going to get this one back. Wouldn't that be something? Double turnovers, but instead, they'll keep possession after the interception.
Go, Reed. Go.
begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Vikings.
They'll stay on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
1 yard gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Up, up. Smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Rough.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The quarterback is
Aiden Hutchinson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And that is incomplete. Ty Belton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. That is good. What a throw. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 19, 18. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. 1st and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Come on, set, let go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. 3 down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll find Jefferson coming across the field. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Crack all 80. 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, trap 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Moving outside the pocket, and this is incomplete. But it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Go.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Fairbairn's kick is good. So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Begins with a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Right here, down the field, will fall. Incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the air.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. It'll be a Vikings first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
First and goal, Minnesota.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Complete.
And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Out to his right. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
It's third down. You're trying to extend the play, Mike, as long as you can. Give your receivers every chance to find some open space. But in this case, he bought as much time as he could, but in the end, he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Ready? Warriors, 60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 18 Rebels, 18 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
Back to throw. That is incomplete for defense. Coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Panther 60, come back in. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
First down.
It is a big play there for the Lions. 31 yards.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
24 more yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 19.
They'll run with Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet. just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Heel looks to throw. This hard, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Let's go now. 60, Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Returnable from his own 4. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Panthers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Isaac to slide. Touchdown Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. And he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
19.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls in. Complete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And 3rd down coming up.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 79 Broncos.
First down, Minnesota.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. 3rd and 10.
Get up.
He's got his man, and it's Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
70.
First down. First and 10 at the
18
29-yard
Rattler.
line.
Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job of attacking. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's Belton in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here we go. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Lions have come up with the football. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. It is a big play there for the Lions. That covered 73 yards.
exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league.
Okay,
it's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. It is brought in the end zone. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown in this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Get it.
And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Throwing now from the gun. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long. And when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys. And it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Cut 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Handoff here, up the middle. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased.
Come on. Set. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
It's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
The Vikings first
On the
down.
jump.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
68.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Down the field, it's caught on the left sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.